Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth, and on this channel we talk about nursing, lifestyle, beauty, vlogs, and a couple of other interesting things which you might be interested in. So if that sounds like something you'll be interested in, do definitely make sure you keep on watching. Tap on the subscribe button, notification icon, so you get notified each time I drop a new video, which is good for you. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I see you. Thank you guys so much. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 things I wish I knew before relocating to the UK. I'm saying this not because those 5 things, if I knew it then, it would have changed anything. It wouldn't, but at least I would have had like the full knowledge of how it is. I would have known about it. It's not going to be okay when I got here, I'm just hearing about this, I'm just hearing about that. And it's also going to serve as like tips for people that are just coming, an avenue to reach out to them and just share my what I know with them. So if that sounds like something you'll be interested in, so definitely make sure you keep on watching. Let's get into the video. The first thing that I'm going to be talking about is apartments, deposits, and rents. It's still under the same thing, don't worry. So what I wish I knew about apartments is the fact that if you're renting an apartment here, it doesn't necessarily mean you have the power to change anything or to beautify it. I don't know how to put it, but I'm going to give an example anyway. Actually, didn't know that the apartment I rented when I came here, I wasn't meant to maybe beautify it because I had stickers on the wall. I just wanted to make my room homely. You understand what I'm saying? And the landlord kind of noticed it, and then he asked me. I told him I put stickers on the wall. Of course, it's my room. I could make it beautiful, whatever. It's not your room, man. So, and then he told me, no, it's not done like that. If at all I'm going to be making changes to any property, as long as it's not my property, I'm paying for the rent, I have to inform whoever owns it. Otherwise, if it's damaged, then it's going to be taken out from my deposit. So I didn't know that, honestly, because back in Nigeria, obviously, if you rent an apartment, you're free to even repaint it safe. If the person that is renting the next apartment doesn't like the paint, the person can repaint it as well. Like, that's what I knew. So this like just changed a whole lot of things for me. And yeah, I just had to take the stickers off the wall because it's a new built apartment. Then they are not actual walls and it could damage it. Of course, while I was removing it, the paint part of the paint removed, and I learned this as well. The second part about apartments is the fact that there is rent and deposit. The rent is usually paid monthly, and before you can rent an apartment, obviously you have to pay for deposit. But here, what I've learned that is that most times the deposit is usually even higher than the rent. I don't know if this is quite different where you stay, or maybe a lot of places that this is different. You can drop your comments in the comment section and share with us. But as far as I know, most of the apartments make sure that the deposit is a bit higher than the rent, or it's even higher than half of the rent. Let me put it that way. Yeah, it's higher than half of the rent. So in case there is any damage or anything, then your deposit goes with it. You can't claim it back afterwards. And there's a way the deposit is like kept. It's like deposit protection system, DPS, if I'm right. So the deposit is put in there by the landlord. So if there is no damage or anything, then at the end of your tenancy agreement, then you can get back your deposit, which is nice, of course. But 2 thing I wish I knew is about the about tax rates. I have a couple of people here, and a lot of times they just talk like bills. I was like, what's wrong with these people? It's because they're in the abroad, they're always shouting bills. You guys, it's true when they say if you haven't tasted something, you never know like how good or how bad it is. Trust me, when people tell you bills, it is the facts. Although some people exaggerate it, but when they mention bills, trust me, they are just telling you the truth. There is no lies. You have to pay water bills, electricity bills, you have to pay for Wi-Fi. If you have TV, you have to pay for TV license. I mean, just a lot of payments and all of that. And at the end of the month, you find out that what's even left of your salary. If you are not really good with managing your money here, trust me, you're about the tax rate. The government made it in such a way that the more you work, the more tax you have to pay. Actually, there are tax codes. I don't know if that's the right word, but there are tax codes. So these tax codes makes it easy, like, to calculate your tax actually. And the government makes it in such a way that if you're making £12,500 in a year per annum, that's tax free. So if you are making more than that, then it goes to about 20% of your salary, or 30% of your salary per month, depending on how much you make in that month. So they've made it in such a way that it's quite balanced, which I feel is absolutely not fair. There are some times I wish to take up extra shifts, and I just feel like if I take it up, there's always, it's not like there won't be extra money from it, but I just always feel like, yeah, the taxing system is in such a way that the poor don't have to pay as much as the rich. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but they've made it in such a way that it's quite balanced. People that make high amount of money have to pay high amount of tax, so it's just like a sacrifice. Actually, we are making money, the government is there to collect that tax from you because they know you are making a lot of money. So another thing that you really need to do as nurses before taking up any job offer, you have to take up the job offer before you are giving your employment contract, of course. But make sure that before you sign your employment contracts, please read your contract thoroughly. And if there is anything you don't understand, there is always a number you can call, or an email address you can send a message to, or something, and they are going to clarify this for you. Don't I don't know how to put it, but like, don't be in a hurry to sign up contracts, or don't be like too excited to an extent that you won't read your current contract and you won't know what it states, the clauses and all of that, and then you just go ahead and sign. And when it's time they refer you to your contract, of course you can't change anything because you signed the contract. So always look out for clauses in your contract while you're signing, especially in this period of time. I know it's COVID period, and a couple of trusts are still recruiting and all of that. And don't feel like you are being pressured to accept the job offer. If you are not okay with the contract, do another interview, get another job offer, and I hope that's going to be better. Or you can even compare your two contracts to see which one pays you the most, or to see which one is the best for you, basically. Yeah, just try to read your contracts. I knew this, obviously. This is just like an extra tip for you, so you have to read your contracts thoroughly before signing it. Next thing I'm going to talk about is, once you get your contract, do make sure you check on the location of your employment. Make sure you check on the location. Go on Google, like, search and all of that. There are pros and cons and all of that. If you're coming with your family, make sure you check a location that is best for you and your family. In that, maybe check for nearby schools, where your children can attend. Make sure it is somewhere that is affordable in the sense of house rent, groceries, and a lot of all those things. Just make sure that it's somewhere that is going to be convenient for you. If you're not convenient with the location, maybe you can speak with your trust or your care home, and then you can place you somewhere else. But always try as much as possible to check out the location of where you are being placed before you accept once again. One other thing is it's not something I wish I knew, of course, but I'm just going to talk about it generally. Don't say because you're moving out of the country then you are going to stop talking with your friends, or maybe you are going to distract your friends and all of that. Obviously you are going to lose contact with some people, and by saying some people, they are obviously people you don't really relate with on a normal basis, but people you talk to. Try as much as possible to keep the relationship, try as much as possible to keep the energy with them. I know it's not going to be that easy, but you have to like just try. Let's try to keep the energy with them. And it's just for, okay, for example, there are not a lot of black people where I stay, and sometimes I don't really even go out. So a lot of times I just chat with my friends, and you know, it's a very good thing to, in this country you can easily get depressed if you do not have friends, because you will always be home all day, especially if you're an introvert. Trust me, you always be home all day doing nothing. It got to me a whole lot because during this COVID period, I couldn't make new people. If I tell you, I haven't been to church since I got here. That's like 6 months. I haven't been to church in 6 months. And church or mosque or any other religious gathering is a place that you can meet people, is a place that you can make friends easily. Even your workplace, it's not as easy as that, because let's say you have a friend now, most of the times you might not even be on the same shift, so it's going to be very difficult to make friends, especially in a place that is not a black community. So try as much as possible to keep the energy with your friends back in Nigeria or from any country you're coming from. Video call, you know, there are a lot of things that can keep you guys together, honestly. This is also an extra tip for the ladies. Ladies, please and please, if you are not on low cuts, are you listening? Do like this. I know you must have heard this, but I'm just trying to emphasize it. If you are not on low cut, try as much as possible to get enough wigs. Trust me, wigs are expensive here. When I say expensive, I'm not saying you cannot afford it. You can afford it, but comparing it to the prices that wigs are sold in Nigeria, the difference is clear. Honestly, if you can get like 5 to 6 wigs, I'm not even exaggerating. Trust me, I'm not even joking. I kind of blame myself right now because I came with, I think, 3 wigs. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 wigs. 2 weave on that are wigs, and then I have a braid wig, but my braid wig is very long, which I cannot even use to work because I have to start packing it and all of that. And you know, early in the morning I cannot start packing here and styling it and doing that, so I have not even worn it since I got here, honestly. So try as much as possible to have like 5 to 6 wigs. See, in your first 1 to 6 months, wig is not what you want to be spending your money on. Trust me, you're still trying to settle in your apartment, still trying to furnish your apartment, still trying to maybe buy a couple of clothes for the season, buy your foodstuff, groceries, and you know, a lot of things to actually spend your money on, not wig at that particular time. Trust me, wigs are quite cheap in Nigeria, so if you can get like 5 to 6 wigs, it's going to pay you, and you thank me later for this, okay? So the last thing I'm going to be talking about is actually not something serious, okay? Try to spend time with your family, with your loved ones, with your friends before coming over. You're obviously going to miss people. You're obviously going to miss their company. Try to spend time with them. That craving, if you like amala, eat amala. See, I'm not eating amala in like 6 months. Ask me why. Because I did not even bring yam flour. I didn't bring yam flour when I was coming. 2, I could have bought 2 the veggies that I got here, I don't really like. I don't know what people used to make their for roll, but if you know, please just help me, help my ministry. Tell me in the comment section which one it is. Because there I tried spinach and it turned out really bad. I didn't even like the way it was. It was too watery, and since that day I have not eaten swallow, trust me. So if you have any any opinion, or if you have anything, let me know. If you want to add to this, do definitely leave us a comment in the comment section. We'll be glad to read it, and we'll be glad to learn from you, honestly. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, what else? Follow me on my Instagram, TheBettyO. And yeah, if you have any makeup job for me in England, please reach out, okay? Reach out to your girl. Connect me. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.